AskReddit buys UE's 118. What is hard for you to resist if you see it on a restaurant menu? My parents always told me as a kid to not order anything we could make at home. I wasn't allowed to order pasta because it was super easy to make, so I would always get truffle fries as an appetizer because there was not a chance my parents would buy us truffle or mayo. I order lasagna at Italian restaurants 90% of the time because it's the one thing I never make at home. I don't want to make an entire lasagna for myself. Chilaquiles. So tasty, and I will never be able to do them justice homemade. I am lucky enough to work for a giant megacorp that regularly serves chilaquiles at breakfast. I will literally browse breakfast menus for chilaquiles and then work at that building if I find them. Empanadas. When my dad was dying, they were one of the only things that tasted good to him. Now when I eat empanadas, it makes me feel close to him. I love and hate this at the same time. I had a classmate whose father ran an empanadas restaurant, who died way too young. She feels the same way. It is a connection to her father. But bittersweet. Garlic bread. Cheese garlic bread. Crab rangoons and enchiladas. I read this as like a combination. Tiramisu, creme brulee, tacos al pastor, jalapeno poppers. Jalapeno poppers with cream cheese specifically. Everyone always uses cheddar and I won't order those because they're just wrong. The point isn't just to add cheese because we are fat and like to add it to everything. The point is to add something that contrasts with the jalapeno taste. Chicken parmigiana. Every time I have a feat at a new pub it must be ordered. The establishment's entire reputation is decided by its parmy. This was way too far down but is my answer as well. I am actually sometimes disappointed when I see it on a menu. I'm like, well, I wanted to try something different, but now I have to order this, because it's mandatory. Why? Because it's basically like fried chicken, pizza and spaghetti in the same meal. Mozzarella sticks. Would you eat a pound of cheese in one go? No. What if I bread it and deep fry it? Hell yes. Fried mushrooms. God, I love mushrooms so much. Soft pretzels. Especially if they come with beer cheese sauce. Beer cheese gets me every time. A French dip sandwich. French dip, Cuban, Reuben. Honestly, just a really good sandwich in general is hard to resist. Fried pickles. This was my answer. I like them spicy with ranch. French onion soup. I love the way Matty Matheson described French onion soup. She's not the prettiest girl at the party, but she's got the most friends. Eggs Benedict at a breakfast brunch place. It's a roll of the dice, but when it's good, it's so good. Ceviche. Good answer. Jambalaya. Edit. The jambalaya I'm referring to is at a ghetto-ass dive bar in my city and is so good. The best food comes from places with bulletproof glass. Prime rib. Prime rib is my kryptonite on a menu. Resistance is futile when it comes to that savory perfection. Scallops. Gyros. I need a gyro. https://yahoo.be/bwcasv260?SIAI6LVMOGICFXXWCE . Lobster bisque. And X200B. Cuz like nachos? You can get that anytime. And X200B. Lobster, friggin' bisque. If you haven't tried it, oh man. I mentioned the bisque. Creme brulee or smoked duck? Creme brulee or duck confit? Anything with smoked salmon I jaff if it's a bagel, eggs benny, or pasta, give it to me. Sashimi, tartar, or carpaccio. I love me some raw meat. I was a vegetarian for 19 years too. Most things on this thread are just basic things that you see on menus literally everywhere. Steak tartare is my answer, too. Fried chicken sandwiches. I went to lunch with some co-workers the other day and went in planning to get breakfast, but when I saw the chicken sandwich on the menu it took everything in me to not try it then and there because I really wanted those pancakes and bacon as my first meal at that restaurant. I'm pretty much constantly craving a spicy fried chicken sandwich I had 5 years ago and the place since closed down. When it's done right, there's nothing better. Reuben sandwich. I came here to say this.